Hello, my name is Robert Echavarria, and I'm a senior here at Sacred Heart University. This semester I am taking CM224, Democratic Technologies with Professor Golda. This class really brings attention on how technology is used in a democratic society. One way to see technology being used greatly is how to educate and inform people on how to do anything they want. That sparked the idea of this TED Talk, tasked to design a presentation that describes our journey through our 20 hours of work. First of all, I know you're all wondering, well, what is this 20 hours of work? Well, 20 hours of work is all it takes to become proficient in anything. Josh Kaufman attempted this idea, or hypothesis, and it was successful. Kaufman later expressed, experts in their field, from music to sports, spend about 10,000 hours developing A-level skills. Kaufman wanted to determine how many hours it took to simply show proficiency. This is where the 20 hours comes from. For my 20 hours project, I decided to do light painting. Light painting and light drawing, terms that describe photographic techniques of moving a light source while taking a long exposure photograph, either to illuminate a subject or space, or to shine light at a camera to draw, or by moving the camera itself during the exposure of light sources. One famous example of light painting was by Pablo Picasso. As you can see here, Picasso started light painting post-World War II. Picasso is a true inspiration with light painting. Drawing mythological creatures gave life to his art. That is why there is so much beauty with light painting, because it allows for free thinking. So first, we have to determine how to tackle a large subject. There are 4 steps that Kaufman provided to guide us in the right direction. The first step, deconstruct the skill. Break it down, understand the problem, and get a clear idea of the future. The second step, learn how enough to self-correct. We all make mistakes, learn from those mistakes. Remove the practice barriers, get out there, get uncomfortable with the gear, and then that's really when you start to learn. And then the 4th step is practice the 20 hours. For light painting, we really need to deconstruct the skill. There are a lot of moving parts when it comes to this. One important step is to know how to use your camera. Learning how to manually set up the shutter speed, aperture, and ISO is very important. Once these skills are practiced and mastered, then light painting will become so much simpler. Trust me, it took me only 4 hours to really understand how to use the camera. This was the most frustrating part of the project for me. Getting your camera to operate properly and challenging is very frustrating while on set, especially in the cold weather. Having patience and even taking a break makes this style of art a little easier. Now that you know your camera, it is time to start learning how to light paint. Once your camera is set up to an ideal setting like ISO 80, aperture 7.1, and a shutter speed of 60 seconds, then we can just start to obtain these images. Moving the light in certain direction gives it a trail or blur, or some pictures have a spiral effect. After practice with these tactics, we can implement the drawing aspect. For this project, I decided to trace large objects like buildings and trucks. Here, as I have some examples. Over the course of these 20 hours, I learned so much about light painting and photography, but I also learned other skills that can be applied at any aspects of life. Learning to never give up no matter how frustrated you are is one thing. I was very close to giving up on some shots, but a little bit of patience and a little bit of luck, and boom. I want to encourage everyone to try this project. It is a very simple yet useful tactic. All it takes is 20 hours. I am Robert Echavarria, and thanks for watching.